Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions, and my name's Greg. And I'll tell you what, man, I was reading an article in the Guardian yesterday, which, I read the Guardian every day. It's a good newspaper, and gives a lot of good information. Although it is left wing, which is fine with me. I'm pretty far to the left anyway, and all that. But anyway, they were talking about Kevin McCarthy returning to Bakersfield, after leaving Congress, and how most people were, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, But anyway, they were talking about Bakersfield and what a pit it is, and how nobody ever wrote a song about cable cars and the hills of San Francisco, or the Beach Boys didn't record any music about, beaches and stuff like that. And basically just looking down their nose in a really elitist asshole manner of, all those dumb rednecks that live in Bakersfield, And it's like here in Oklahoma, and that's another thing they mentioned was all the Okies that had moved out there, during the Dust Bowl and everything. And, they were talking about how all the people were ignorant rednecks, and I'm kind of like, well, it's okay if I call Okies a bunch of ignorant rednecks and all that, but God forbid that somebody else should do it. It's one of those family things. And I felt, like I say, they were pretty elitist and looking down their nose at all those people, and it just pissed me off. So even though I tend to agree with their positions, and I tend to disagree with the positions of, the voters of Bakersfield. But nonetheless, it made me think, well, yeah, man, somebody wrote a song about Bakersfield, and this is Dwight Yoakam. He's on live at Austin, Texas. I don't know if this Austin City Limits or what. But anyway, he's doing the streets of Bakersfield. So there's one song written about that town. So here we go, Dwight Yoakam.
And the rest of the guys for my first #1 single, this little norteña polka. I came here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. Yeah, I'm not trying to be nobody, I just want a chance to be myself. I've spent 1,000 miles of thumbing, yeah, and I've worn blisters on my heels, trying to find me something better here on the streets of Bakersfield. You don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care, that's how I feel. But how many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Spent some time in San Francisco. I spent a night there in the can. Lived through this drunk man in my jail cell. I took $15 from that man. I left him my watch and my old house key. I didn't want folks thinking that I'd steal. Then I thanked him as I was leaving, and I headed out for Bakersfield. You don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care, that's how I feel. But how many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? You don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care, that's how I feel. But how many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? me. And we'll walk the streets of Bakersfield. All right, Dwight. Thank you, Bucko. And thank you, Buck. Always, thank you.
Well, I don't know if he's going to talk some more there or not, but I went ahead and just cut it. But yeah, I didn't realize that was going to be a duet with Buck Owens there. That was pretty cool. And then I guess that was Flaco Jimenez on the accordion. I know he's pretty famous. Gave it a nice ranchero feel, but that's a good song, and like I say, it's in commemoration of people looking down their nose at folks. So anyway, I hope you like that, and I'll be back in a few minutes and play something else. So hit like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all then. Bye bye.